Sunny and Camo on poles. I'll let it go through regular and then do a slow play review for you.
Look, use your leg. Look, leg. Look, leg. Whoa, here. Leg, 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 leg. Look, driving through it. Good girl. Over, 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 over. Go in wide, come out tight. Help him.
Okay, Sunny, that was really pretty on your weave through. We need to help you on your end poles, so I like how you go down on the correct lead. I also like your distance off of the poles. I think that, that's probably about 4 or 5 feet. I'd say 5 feet off the barrel or the poles right now. And with Sunny's a big horse, Camel's a big horse, so right here, I like how I saw you put a little inside leg on him. And then right there, when your leg gets to the pole, you give him a turn cue. So this is good. But right there, what I want you to do is sit deeper in the saddle. I want your shoulder and your hip in the back of your saddle. So bring this back, and this will help him finish the end poles tighter. All right. So right there, you struggle, and he steps off. And that's because your hands are saying turn, but your body's saying go. And so because of that, he's not finishing the pole as he should. So, but it's a good recovery. You're not using enough outside leg and you're not using enough body. So, but you do get him back over with your hands. And I do like how you're riding him through the poles. You're doing a really good job with getting him over. And then right here, you did good rating him. But what I want you to do, instead of looking at this position, I'd rather you were looking out here where he's looking would be better. That way you can make sure you start your turn when your leg gets to the pole, right there. But then again, right here, you're leaning forward, and that's when you need to be sitting back to help him finish. So you're coming up and out of the saddle where you should be back in the back of the saddle, and then you're trying to neck rein him around the pole. And so what that causes is a pull on his head, which causes a step off and a stall out. So once you learn to sit back in your turns and use your body more and your outside leg more, you'll do better on your end pulls. Okay? So now you sit back and you get him over, and I like your weave through. It's a really pretty weave through. You're just moving him nicely. It's very good timing through the whole pole pattern. But then right there again, we're going to zoom in, and you're going to see that you're trying to turn the poles with your hands. And your body needs to, again, sit back in the back of the saddle and stop trying to turn the pole just with your hand. So if you'll notice, you didn't have very much pocket going in, but even if you would have had maybe one more foot here going in, then you could have come out here and finished tighter. But because your body is leaning forward, do you see your body position is saying go, but your hands are saying turn, and he's not finishing the pull because of that. So that's rider cue, and that's where you need your help. Your weave through is beautiful, but your in pulls, your body needs to sit instead of lean forward, and you need to do more with your shoulder, hip, and outside leg on the back side at spot 2 to help him finish his pull pattern. So, but otherwise, it was a good job. So, and then, of course, after you know you're clear of the timer, start doing 2-hand checks and saying whoa to him to get him to stop. Sorry. And that's about it. So, good job, Sunny.